And how a Welsh Star Wars fan helped to save Luke Skywalker's home in the Tunisian desert.
How far would you go for your favourite film? Well, one Star Wars fan from Cardiff has travelled to Tunisia to help rebuild a set from that legendary series.
Terry Cooper is, of course, not the only one in love with Star Wars. Over the last 30 years plus, it's earned $4.5 billion at the box office alone. That's made it the third highest grossing film series of all time, behind only James Bond and the Harry Potter films.
And it's earned millions more from merchandising. Some 250 million toy figures alone have been sold. So why is it so popular? Well, Nicola Hendy has been to meet Terry to talk about his trip.
It's not quite a galaxy far, far away. In fact, it's a desert in North Africa. Tunisia was home to some of the most iconic scenes in Star Wars. This igloo shaped the home of Luke Skywalker. Until a few weeks ago, the Lars Homestead had been falling down. But then 6 fans, including Terry Cooper from Cardiff, made it their mission to restore it.
To a Star Wars fan, it's Abbey Road. To a Beatles fan, it's the most iconic scene of all 6 Star Wars movies. And knowing that that place does exist in a real place on Earth that's free to go and see, it's not a theme park or anything like that, it's something that we thought it'll be a shame if this ends up as just a faceless ditch in the desert one day.
The team enlisted the help of some local builders, Tunisians used to both the materials and the heat. They worked from 5 in the morning until midday, when temperatures could top 50 degrees.
This kind of work would make anyone hot and tired in normal weather. To do it in the middle of the North African desert is something else.
But the fans did have time for fun and games as well, putting themselves at the very heart of the set.
When you get your camera out, the first thing you want to do is stand up on the ridge of the crater and look off to the horizon, and then you just think this is the actual spot where, 35 years ago to that week that we were out there, that the film was actually made.
Now it looks exactly as it did back then, and all thanks to its fans, who certainly have the force. Nicola Hendy, Wales Tonight.
Star Wars fans are a breed apart, aren't they?
It's true dedication for you there.